You ever wake up in the morning or get somewhere and you have a flat, or in this case, you've aired down because you're on the beach in the sand and you don't want to get stuck? Well, let me show you how we take care of that and air back up after we're done. First off, we have an ARB dual air compressor mounted under the hood to a Van Compass mount plate, which then goes to a front air chuck here from Van Compass, and then it goes to the back to the Apex reel. Let's take a look at that. So in the Ekkos, we mount Apex CRS reel into the back here, and we make it really easy to get to. It's a super nice compact way. It holds 35 feet of air hose, which is enough to do the entire Ekko front to back as well. We found on most trailers, it's gonna get to all your trailer tires as well. I had to repair one of my trailer tires and plug it using plug kit not too long ago. So we're going to unreel the Apex CRS reel, and this is gonna allow us to fill up our front tire. Now we do that using one of the components of our air system kit is the ARB Digital Inflator. So this is just gonna plug into your CRS reel. We're gonna turn it on. We also typically keep it in one of our air system kit bags. So the inflator goes here. We also have a deflator if you don't have Apex valves, so that you can lower your air pressure very quickly instead of just using your inflator to do it. It also comes with a hose extension, so if you're helping somebody on the highway and you need a little bit more hose reach, which we found before, it allows you to have more hose, and it also has a handy-dandy tire plug kit that we have been using forever. This is awesome because I typically find myself helping more people out than myself, and we end up plugging a whole lot of tires. So this has gotten a lot of use over the years. So literally all you do is hook it up to your tire and inflate. These are pretty big 33-inch tires, so they do take a little bit to inflate, but we're gonna bring it back up and be good to go. And then once you're done filling up your tire to whatever PSI you want, you just put it all away and it's super fast and easy. No more cables to wind up and get all tangled up. You just wind up the reel and you're good to go. And that's it. Now, if you want to be able to air up your tires, blow off your bicycle, blow out the back, you want to be able to inflate, like small rafts and things like that, this is an awesome option. We've also opted for an air tank. We have a 3-gallon air tank underneath that gives us a little bit more reserve so that we have that quick burst of air if you want to, blow out a compartment or something like that. But super great option so that you can be self-reliant, which is absolutely important. We also have a portable version of the ARB. It's in its own little case. It's not the double, it's a single, so it'll take a little longer to inflate. But if you don't want to have a permanently mounted solution, if you have multiple vehicles and you want a really good air system solution, it's an awesome option. Now, the important thing about any air compressor is that you want to get a 100% duty cycle compressor. So if you get like a 40% duty cycle compressor, which is relatively common for some of the cheaper ones, that means out of 10 minutes, you can only run it for 4 minutes. You gotta let it cool down for 6. Or if it's a 60% duty cycle, you can only let it run for 6 minutes and then let it cool down the other 4 of that 10 minutes. Now that's important because typically those are also smaller air compressors which don't move as much air and can quickly make the amount of time that it's gonna take you to inflate a large tire like that is on an Ekko, from the 4 to 5 minutes that the ARB takes because it's a 100% duty cycle to an actual 15 to 20 minutes by the time it's all said and done, just because the sheer volume of air that's moved. So make sure you look at the specs of whatever air compressor you use, but I certainly recommend you carry some kind of an air compressor because it's been absolutely, without a doubt, one of the most used devices on any of the vans or personal cars that I've ever had. So if you want to get yours, reach out to us at vanpartswarehouse.com. If you want to get a system installed in your van, reach out freedomvango.com/contact, and one of the awesome team will help you out and get you in to help you upgrade your adventure.